Welcome to the first episode of season 2 of Incredible Lifestyle. I am your local host, 127.0.0.1. So, for those that don't know me, my name is Sia and I'm the host for the show. I'm so excited about season 2 because we're going to be talking about starting a successful business. So, without any waste of time, today we're going to be talking about how to start a business. So season 2 will be a little bit lengthy in terms of the episodes, in terms of the time of the episodes compared to season 1, because I will try by all means to give you real hardcore content that you can take home and in each and every episode. So I've been reading hard, I've been grinding hard, I've been doing research on each and every topic and that I'm going to be talking about in season 2. So without any waste of time, we're going to be talking about how to start a business. Sounds simple, right? But anyways, there's art and science into this thing, so we're going to try to combine the two and work something out. So without any waste of time, there are 4 things that I would like to talk to you about in starting a successful business. One is determining early adopters, determining value proposition, getting upfront commitment, and the last point is OPM. OPM stands for other people's money. You need to use other people's money to start your own business. So in recognizing early adopters, 5 things I would like you to do for me. The first one is get at least 10 potential clients that you want to sell your product or your service to. And the second thing is speak to them about your product or service. Hey guys, I'm thinking of 1 to 3. Will you be keen? Find out if they will be willing to actually use or buy your product. So the third point is give them at least 3 different pricing models so that you can find out that how much are they willing to buy or how much are they willing to pay for your product or your service. And the fourth point is finding the reason why would they buy your product or your service. The really important question there is why wouldn't they buy your product or your service? So that is a really important question, because you might find out that there's already an existing product or service in the market that they're using that they're actually really happy about and you don't want to change. So if you don't have a unique selling proposition, you can't have access to the market. So it is really important to find out that if they're willing to buy, why? That will help you on determining your value proposition. If they're not willing to buy your service or your product, find out why. That will help you determine your USP as well. So the 5th point is finding what problem does they have and what value will your solution or your product will be adding actually. So you need to find those 5 things in recognizing early adopters, and then that will help you in determining the value proposition for your product or your service. And the 3rd point that I wanted to talk about is upfront commitment. Get your clients to pay for your service or your product before you can deliver to them. And that is also bundled up with the OPM, using other people's money to actually run your business. I'll talk about Richard Branson when he started his first business when he was a teenager. His business was a mail order record business. So he was selling music records. He was getting his clients to pay for the music record, and then he would buy the record and actually go deliver the product. He was not using any of his money. Get the clients to pay for it, go buy and go deliver. Simple as that. I'd also like to talk about JT Fox. I was with JT Fox last week. So he said there's another book that he's written. It's called The Millionaire Underdog. So he said he already sold 18,000 copies before he started writing the book. I was like, wow. 18,000 copies before he actually started writing the book. He didn't realize that, hey, dude, like there are already 18,000 copies that are being sold. I need to start writing the book. Written the book, finished it, and he's still making sales. And the book is not published as yet. So my point is, he's still making sales and the product is not yet out. So now when the book is actually going to be published, he's already going to be making a lot of sales. And he might probably actually reach his goal to make that book to be the bestseller. And that is my point. So look at property business. I like property development because it's straightforward and I really like to get myself there. So in property development, things are very simple and straightforward. So before they build a block of flats or a complex, they get people to buy before they can actually start building. So when you see a new block of flats being built, People already bought it, people already put their money up front, and they're using that money to actually build that complex or to build that block of flats. It's very simple. And I'll advise, if you can start any business, look at the e-commerce. You can sell anything online without owning anything. Put in your online store, put it in there, and there are a lot of businesses that actually does that. We cannot talk about that. My point is, get your clients to actually pay for your product or your service before you can actually deliver to them. So you don't need to raise any money to start a business. So the reason why I'm actually recommending such things is because I've seen some of my friends, I've seen some people, and I've seen businesses that actually failed where they made assumptions of what the clients or what the market actually need, and then they went there, they developed that particular software, or they made that particular product, and then once they are done, they came to the market and they tried to get their product into the market, and it didn't sell out, and they didn't have access to the market. Why? Because they made assumptions that people need their service or their product, and people didn't actually need that. They didn't have such a problem, and they didn't need it, and that product or that service didn't add any value at all. So it is really important to find out what your clients need, what problem are you solving, what value are you adding, how much are they willing to pay for it, and get them to pay for it possibly upfront before you can actually go and develop or do your particular product or your service and give it to them. So on admin side, on how to start a business, you need to get a business name. Go to CIPC, register your business, get a bank account, get a BEE certificate, go to SARS, get a tax clearance, make sure that you are clear with SARS, and get compliance for your business. So if, for instance, you want to run a tavern or a bar or anything, there are probably certificates that you'll need to get before you can actually start operating. So make sure that your business is compliant before you can start operating. So that is it on starting a business. So there are actually 2 books that really changed my life, and most of the content of this episode actually came from it. And the first book is The Lean Startup. Make sure that you read The Lean Startup if you want to start a business. And the second book is Business Model Generator. You need to understand the business model canvas so that you can work around your business model and make sure that you run a successful business. So those are the few things that I actually wanted to share with you. And if there are things that you want to add, please write on my comments underneath. Or if there are things that you'd like to know or to find out, my Twitter handle is @TiwanaSiyabonga. So that's my Twitter handle and my Instagram. So it's @TiwanaSiyabonga. And make sure that you text me, you WhatsApp, you inbox me or anything, and follow me, I'll follow you back. So if there's anything that you need to know about how to start a business, please feel free to get in contact with me. Apart from anything, thank you guys for your time, and I'm looking forward to have you on the upcoming 9 episodes. It's really going to be fun, it's really going to be exciting, and we're going to be taking a step forward. So now that you know how to start a business, we're going to go forward. So thank you guys for your time. My name is Sia. This is Incredible Lifestyle, and thank you guys for your time. Peace.